Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA. Celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And with each passing game, each passing day, the playoffs are getting closer. Clark, it's an exciting time to be an NBA fan.
Exactly. I mean, this is where teams really start to put it all on the line, especially squads looking for a top playoff spot. A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
Miller, that's for two. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Miller against Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
And so here is Indiana after the Bulls pick up two. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Shoots a fader. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Pass to Caver. Here's the three. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for Jordan.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
For Chicago, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Caver. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Harper, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's Miller with the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here we go, Chicago. Here come your Bulls.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Caver. He's guarded by Harper. Caver, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the break. Outside Rose. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow. quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Caver. There's a good screen. Back to Miller. A 3-ball. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. No good from Jordan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The fadeaway. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Pacers trail by 5. Double team on Rose. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now, here's Harper. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Fades and shoots. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harper. 14 points for Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Davis, the pass to Wise. And here's Miller outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Pippen. The shot from the low post is good. Pippen's got 5.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Here's Caver. He's guarded by Harper.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Rodman sets the screen for Pippen. Rodman no longer. Pacers trail by 9. Rose gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. He's got 6.
Oh, quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
And here's Harper from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Harper with the steal. And then Rodman with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Miller with a wide open look. Here's Davis. And rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Davis getting after it on the boards. This guy not afraid to get down and dirty for rebound.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. From past the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Wise. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Harper with the steal. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Caver, defended by Rodman. And here's Miller outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Miller's got 6 points.
He caught the defense sweeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out. He's got to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? With the salt boom, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 14. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here from Chicago.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Longley, a screen on Jackson. Dampier pulls it in. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson extremely confident in these sets.
Right side, Jordan fades away and sinks the tough shot. He's got 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
6 to shoot. Here's Ham, and stolen by Longley. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Pass to Hudgens. Back to Jackson. That's tipped.
This is the kind of rim protection he brings. Superb work coming away with the block.
Chicago leading by 16. Jordan backs for two, and Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pass to Rose from downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Hartman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Oh,
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishes like that.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Over to the wing. And here's Rose outside. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Creating for others, drawing the defense's attention, then passing it out to the perimeter. That's good basketball.
Jackson against Harper. Jackson passes to Rose. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Greg, you know, the Western Conference has been dominant the past few seasons. How long do you see that going on?
Well, the Lakers and Spurs don't seem to be going away anytime soon. And Dallas is only getting better. The balance of power right now definitely leads to the West.
Here's Jackson. Dampier inside. Covered by Longley. Shot's good by Dampier. Dampier's got his first points of the game. To Harper from deep three-point land, and it's Wise with the rebound. Pacers trail by 15. It's Miller on the wing. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season. winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Shots good by Dampier.
That's a straight-up power move by Eric Dampier. Really impressive.
Jordan finds Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range. Looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
Here's Miller. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jordan passes to Longley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Smart positioning that time by Longley as the roll man, being as disruptive as possible to open up space for himself there.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Davis comes in for Eric Dampier, and Jay subbed in for Jackson. Caver passes to Wise. Indiana moving it around. And he takes that one up. Powers it through.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Rodman kicks to Pippen. The Pacers pull it in. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And finished off by Davis.
Boy, a great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
And it's Miller in the corner. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jordan finds Pippen. And the Bulls another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he hits it to go. And it's 6 points for James.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
Rodman outside. Jordan up top, covered by Miller. Here's Longley, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
Capable of getting the mid-range shot when it's available. Longley does a nice job keeping things simple.
Pass to Wise, inside. Davis with the bucket. 8 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jordan backs for 2. The Pacers pull it in. Out to Miller. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
The kick out to Harper. Launches it. Good. And it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
After that move, wow.
4 seconds left. Jordan passes to Longman. From deep, Rodman. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Caver. He's guarded by Harden. The offensive rebound. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Antonio Davis.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
Pacers trail by 17. Caver passes to Wise. And here's Miller outside. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Here's Caver. He's guarded by Harden. A shot by Caver. No good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us will miss the easiest of opportunities. And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out to Miller. Banked in off the glass. Miller's got 17.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very
Just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Pacers trail by 21. Outside Rose. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 14.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
And that one's good by Pippen.
three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Wise. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Miller. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Jordan. From down in the low post. It goes.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. He picks his spots really well inside.
From beyond the arc. And they recover it. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. The Bulls. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, the matchup. Or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Chicago. Longley comes in for Robert Parrish. And it's Rodman in for Caffey. Here's Hudgens. Outside for Jackson. Off target from outside. The Bulls shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. He rifled that one in from distance.
From that spot, Kerr is one of the very few guys who can knock that down.
The kick out to Rose. Drops one in from the wing.
Bang, bang. That's being shot ready.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. For three, Kerr. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Rose. Rodman grabs the rebound. The Bulls have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And here is Brown. Over Jackson. Kicks it out to Kerr. Longley, a screen on Jackson. Here's Brown. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Rose. Here's Dampier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Once Dampier gets that kind of positioning, there's not much you can do as a defender. He's just too big and strong.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
The Pacers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Every team wants to have an Eric Dampier. 6'11", long arms. He can anchor you defensively as a rim protector and offensively down. Can score from the post when you get it to him.
Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Longley passes to Kukoc. Takes the three. And that comes off the assist by Longley. Longley's got 3 assists now in this one. And Indiana shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. They set the pick. Jackson drives in. Dampier. Rebound by the Bulls. Longley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kukoc from outside. Another three for Chicago.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Rodman no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Kukoc.
Yeah, showing off the strength right there. Davis takes pride in muscling shots in through the contact.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Kukoc. And Chicago scoring again.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Miller. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.